you know, what is this going to take for me to move forward? Because at this point, everything 50's doing is trying to stop me from feeding my kids. I feed my kids through this music shit.
Right.
So we started to do things from that level. And, you know, the only thing I was getting back was, oh, he's not really giving I'll stretch out to him and see what he wants to do type thing. Well, they would come back and say, he doesn't want an album because technically I'm supposed to still be signed to an album or two albums left with G Unit. So my attorneys tell him, hey man, we'll turn into 2 albums. He said he doesn't want. They come back and say, well, 50 says he doesn't want the 2 albums. He just wants 300,000, and they'll let you go. I said, man, I know I don't owe this man 300,000. So what I did was what anybody would do. I said, okay, send me over the receipt, show me where I owe him the 300,000, and I'll pay him.
Right.
I'll pay him right now, not tomorrow, not. Show me, send me the receipts. If I owe you 350,000 or 300,000, it's got to have a paper trail behind it. You claim you gave me all this money. Just show me the bank, man. Take me to the bank. Go pull the bank receipts and put it on Instagram and say, hey, bro, this is where I gave you this shit that you claimed it. I've made it seem like 50's business, like I say. But that was my approach. Hey, man, just show me something where I owe you this money, and then I'll go forward with paying you or figuring out a way to get you paid. I knew it wasn't going to happen. I had to explain to my lawyers, hey, man, I don't owe him nothing. This is for the people in a sense. And it's exactly what happened. So once 50 months go by, 2 months go by, 3 months go by, I get so fed up with dropping material and then him cease and desist and pulling my music down. Y'all know this shit. Every time I was putting shit out, here he come on some sucker shit, taking it down, you know? So I got so sick of the shit that I call him and ask him what they want, man, for me to go forward. I deal with this nigga later. I get my bread back later.
Right.
So he want 300,000, let him know I got the 300,000. And I'm going to pay him now. So once my attorney stressed out to let them know that we had 300,000 to pay him that he claimed that I owed him.
Right.
When he seen I had the money to pay him, he comes back and say, well, no, I want 350,000. And then I want you to sign over everything that you've ever done.
Oh, hell.
It goes to show you, you know, and look, man, I don't have time to lie on a nigga or sit on here and cap about nothing. My life too real for this shit, G. You feel me? I'm just telling the truth for who chooses to take it for whatever the fuck it's worth. You know, when he comes back and tells me this, of course, what I look like signing you over everything that I paid for, created, worked for. And regardless, even to him, I've wrote records for 50. Too Rich, I wrote that word for word. Those are all of my words. 50's rapping on Too Rich. Word for word. 50's never wrote for me. I've never had a ghostwriter in my life, but he's rapped some of Young Buck's lyrics. Word for word. I've never been paid for it. You know, so at the end of the day, I try to encourage the youth and encourage people to handle your business, because I wouldn't be in this position that I'm in if I was handling more of my business. I'm trying to catch up. I look at a lot of these artists that's basically on their come up in the heights of G Unit, your T.I.s, your Jeezys, the Gucci Mans, and all of these dudes, and I look at where they at. And I don't blame nobody but my goddamn self, because they handled their business, and I salute that. Somewhere down the line, I wasn't handling my business the way I needed to be, but goddamn it, it ain't never too late, and that's what they dealing with now when it comes to me. You know, I'm all about handling my business, and then I'm about doing good business. Everybody not about doing good business, and I get it. You get what I'm saying? But I'm doing good business. So if it was anything or any message that I was sent to a 50, nigga, show me where I'm wrong at. and we'll go from there.
Mm.
But right now, I don't owe you a goddamn thing. And that's understood in regards to the bankruptcy. All right?
Yeah.
Because people see these things playing in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
I was put in a position where I had no choice but to file bankruptcy. I got an individual that has a cease and desist in place to stop in every outlet for me to be able to make money from. All right?
Yeah.
Where's the income coming from? So I realized the only thing left to do at this point is to file bankruptcy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are a creditor that you claim you are, then bring it to the table. Show us where I owe you.
Right.
Now open the books for me and them.
Right.
Because they want their money and I want mine.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And he ain't showed up yet at now bankruptcy meeting, goddamn it, that I done had yet. Maybe he'll come around now. Who knows? But I don't have shit to hide because it's all facts. I don't give a fuck about what a person truly thinks about me financially. That you know what it is. It is what it is. Money never made me. I make the money.
Right.
And people dictate their life off the dollar. You take the dollar away, then they have no life. I've never been that individual, Zach.
Bars.
You know, I've never
Yeah.
been that person. So for me, man, that sums up why I wouldn't change nothing I done been through, because everything I done been through has made me into the man I am today. I couldn't ask for a better journey
That's
because
real.
I'm clear-minded
I want
and really on my shit.